Hello, my beautiful friends. It is your girl, Health Coach Tamla, the Juice Magician, coming to you with Coach's Corner. And we're going to talk about ways to eat more veggies. How can you get more vegetables in your diet? So we know that vegetables provide your body with nutrients, antioxidants, help with anti-aging, help with anti-inflammatory. They're less calories, so that means you can fill up on them. So they definitely help with your weight. And veggies just overall are good for your health. But we find it very difficult sometimes to get those veggies in our diet. Now, according to the science, they say that we should be eating 3 to 4 servings of vegetables a day. 3 to 4 servings, that is a lot. So that's almost saying that that's basically saying you should be eating vegetables with every meal. How many of us do that? Not very many. So usually we might have some type of side vegetable at, maybe if you eat a salad at lunch, yes. You might have a side vegetable at dinner, maybe. But are you really getting that 3 to 4 servings of vegetables a day? So it's very important to incorporate vegetables into your diet. And I'm going to share with you guys 10 ways, 10 cool ways that you can incorporate more vegetables into your diet on a daily basis that even your children will love. You can sneak these vegetables in ways that your children will love, and you'll be happy, they'll be happy, and everybody will get their recommended servings of vegetables. Okay, so let's get started. So number one, which is my favorite, well, one of my favorites. I'm going to tell you which one. Y'all should know which one of my favorite. I'm the Juice Magician, so y'all should know which one is my favorite. But let's start with making vegetable-based soups. Vegetable-based soups. I love making soups. And so when you make soup and you put all those yummy vegetables in that soup, that is a very good way to incorporate vegetables into your diet. Do you know that you can puree vegetables like sweet potatoes or broccoli, and you can make a cream soup out of it and just fill it up with a lot of yummy different vegetables? That is an excellent way to get more vegetables into your diet. Make a big pot of vegetable-based soup. Even if you're making like a chicken soup, a chicken noodle soup, don't forget the vegetables. Cut up some big chunks of carrots, some celery, some onions, even herbs. Herbs are considered vegetables. You can throw in some basil leaves, some parsley. Throw in all those herbs and those big vegetables and enjoy a big pot of soup. Incorporate all those yummy vegetables. It will be delicious. You will eat it. Your children will eat it, and you will love it. So that's number one. Number two, experiment with vegetable pasta and noodles. Okay, so you know now they got you can spiral your noodles with a spiraler. You can spiral like your zucchini and your squash and make your noodles. An excellent way to get vegetables into your diet. So you can make your spaghetti, but instead of using regular noodles, you can spiral some zucchini or spiral some squash and make your pasta out of vegetables. Boom, there you go. You've incorporated your vegetables. And now there's so many options out there in the stores. When you go to buy pasta, if you look on the pasta aisle now, there's so many options. They have all types of vegetable pastas. Even lentil pastas. They have quinoa pasta. Like, they have all types of pastas that are made from vegetables. And no, quinoa is not a vegetable. All kinds of pastas that are made out of vegetables. So, for one, it's low carb, so you don't have to be feeling bad about having all that pasta with your meal. So vegetables are low carb, so it makes for a low carb option to your meal, and it's full of nutrients. So you can spiral them yourself if you just want to be a self-made mom of the year, or you can buy spiraled zucchini and squash now in the store. They already have it spiraled for you. Butternut squash. You can use yams, all these different ways that you can spiral to make your vegetable noodles. And you can also buy the vegetable versions of pasta. So I love it, love it, love it. Number three, the third way you can incorporate more vegetables into your diet is add veggies to your sauce. So add vegetables to your sauces. So adding extra vegetables to your sauces and dressings is a sneaky way to increase your vegetable intake, and your kids won't even know that they're eating vegetables. So while you're cooking like a spaghetti sauce, a marinara sauce, chop up some some extra vegetables in there. Use your herbs, use your onions. You can even puree carrots. You can puree different vegetables to add to your sauces, and they just think it's sauce. So think about root vegetables that are easily pureed, like sweet potatoes, carrots, squash, beets, turnips. All these vegetables you can puree and add to any sauce. Is maxed. I can't even pronounce it. Maxed, hidden. It's hidden in the sauce, so your kids won't even know that they're eating vegetables. They just know they're eating the yummy, delicious sauce, and they have actually been eating vegetables. Perfect way to hide it from your picky eater kids who just see a vegetable and run for the hills. So perfect way to add those vegetables for the ones who definitely do not want to see any type of green anything in their food. Okay, blend it into a smoothie. Love it, love it, love it. If you're drinking smoothies, you should be eating vegetables in your smoothie anyway. So they say a smoothie should be 80% vegetables, 20% fruit. So you can add all types of vegetables to your smoothie. Some people think it's only like leafy greens like spinach, kale. No, you can add carrots into your smoothie. I love it. I recently started adding broccoli into my smoothie. Oh my gosh, it is so good. You can add any type of vegetable into your smoothie. You can add beets into your smoothies. All these different vegetables that you're adding into your smoothie, so you're not. Some people feel like, I don't like to eat vegetables, but if you're drinking it, it's different. So you've added into your smoothie with all your pears and berries and all that stuff, and your vegetables are in there, and you get those vegetables in without feeling like I have to drudge through eating these vegetables. So adding vegetables to your smoothies are a perfect way, excellent way to get that vegetable intake up. And also, most kids, for the most part, most children will probably drink a smoothie. If it has a sweet taste to it, I don't know. Some kids look at green and like, oh, I don't want green. But some kids, especially, older kids, maybe 7, 8, 9, they may be willing to try a smoothie. So just try it out. Make a smoothie for them and see if they'll be interested in drinking it. And that's a good way to start their day off. And they have had their fruit and vegetables to start their day off, which is awesome. Okay. Number 5, an omelet. Omelets are a perfect way to add in vegetables. When you make an omelet, when you make your eggs, you can add spinach, you can add mushrooms, you can add onions, you can add bell peppers, all these different vegetables you can add into your omelet. Omelets are an easy way and a versatile way to add your veggies, and the eggs are also a good source of nutrients. So, just recently, like in the last, I would say maybe a couple of weeks, I started last Saturday actually, I was telling my daughter, she's like, what are we going to eat for breakfast? I said, I'm going to make you an omelet. And at first she was a little bit skeptical. Omelet. I'm like, yeah, I'll make you an omelet. It's going to be good. So she loves spinach. She loves mushrooms. And I noticed that she would eat it into like a pizza, like a little pocket. So I said, okay, if she would eat that, surely she would eat it in an omelet. So I made her an omelet. She devoured it. And so for the last week or so, every couple of days, I've made her an omelet full of spinach and mushrooms, and I even added some zucchini. Start her day off fresh vegetables, and she loved it. It keeps you more full and focused. You're getting those nutrients, those antioxidants, and it has been great. So omelet is a very good way to incorporate more veggies. Number 6. Try a lettuce wrap or a veggie bun. So instead of eating your sandwich on bread, try a lettuce wrap. A lettuce wrap is a good way to incorporate vegetables. And when I say veggie for a bun, do you know you can use portobello mushrooms as buns, like for your burger? You can use bell peppers. You can use eggplant slices. You can use tomato hashes. All of these are good ways to incorporate your vegetables, still enjoy that burger that you love, but without the bread and with more nutrients. Less calories, more nutrients. It's a win-win, okay? So, you can wrap anything in a lettuce wrap. You can wrap in all of your favorite sandwich fixings into a lettuce wrap. And then while you're at it, go ahead and chop up a couple of extra vegetables, some bell peppers, some whatever you like, whatever vegetables you like, chop them up, put them in your lettuce wrap. And there you go. You added more veggies. Number 7, swap to a veggie burger. Okay, so you know we eat burgers, but you can swap to a veggie burger. Most veggie burgers are made from like black beans or sweet potatoes. So that's the perfect way to get those veggies in. So the burgers are delicious. Find you a good recipe. There are a lot of good veggie burger recipes out there. And if you feel intimidated by making a veggie burger, you can find you a store-bought option, but make sure you read the back. Make sure you read the label. Make sure that it does have in it what you feel like it should have in it, what you think it has in it. So, you know, again, food marketers can be very sneaky with the wording that they use on the packages. But if you turn it over and you read those ingredients, you can find out whether or not it is a healthy option. So switch from ground beef burgers or ground turkey burgers to a veggie burger is a very good way to add veggies into your diet. Number 8. I love this one as well. Blending up, putting veggies in your meatloaf, your meatballs, and in your burgers. So for example, chopping up carrots and zucchini and spinach. Just chop them up small and then roll them into your meatballs. Love it. I used to do that before we became vegetarians. I used to do that all the time with my meatballs. My daughter would love them. Once they cook down and it's a meatball and you have that sauce on it, the kids are going to eat it. Your burger, you make your burger patty, but you're chopping up your vegetables. Chop them up pretty small. Make your burger patty and just put it inside your burger. It's delicious. If you feel like it's going to be too crunchy, you don't want that crunch, maybe if you can even just saute it a little bit to make it a little bit softer, put it into your burger patty. Put it into your meatballs with your spaghetti sauce. Put it into your meatloaf. Boom, there you go. You have veggies inside of your burger. So you have still the things that you want, but you also incorporated more things that you need, which is very important. Okay? So putting it into your burgers, meatloaf, meatballs. Okay? Number 9, swap out regular rice for cauliflower rice. So instead of using regular rice, you can use cauliflower rice. Now, there are a lot of store-bought options for cauliflower rice, and usually on a package for ingredients, it should just say cauliflower. That should be the ingredient. So you can buy it to make it easier. I found that the store-bought version, it doesn't last very long, and to me, it seems like it doesn't stay fresh very long. So if you're going to go with that, make sure you're going to go ahead and use it up. If not, you can grate a cauliflower on your own. You can grate your own cauliflower, make your own cauliflower rice, and it's freshly grated and cut. Because, you know, anytime you start cutting vegetables, it already starts to break down as far as the color change and things like that. So that's why I say I feel like the ones that are already prepackaged don't last as long. And they also have frozen cauliflower rice. So that may be another option. So switching out regular rice for cauliflower rice is a very good way to incorporate veggies. And speaking of rice, it's just another thing I just thought about. Even if you're making regular rice, you can chop up small vegetables and put it into your rice while it's boiling. You can put peas, you can put carrots, you can put herbs into your rice as it's boiling, as it's cooking, and now you have vegetables in your rice already. All right. Number 10. Try eating veggies, raw veggies. Like me personally, I like raw cucumbers, raw broccoli, and raw petite baby carrots. Dip it in hummus, dip it in bean dip, dip it in guacamole. So now you're getting those fresh vegetables. And fresh is always great because it's not cooked down. It hasn't lost any of its nutrition. And you're eating those vegetables and you're enjoying it because you got that dip. And everybody likes to dip. Everybody likes dipping. Everybody likes crunching. So that dip with that crunch, there you go. You have your veggies. You have your hummus or your guacamole or your bean dip, which also can be very healthy options. If you're going to buy store-bought versions of these things, just again, make sure you're checking the label, check the ingredients to make sure that it has in it the things that you wanted to have in it. And if not, there are a lot of recipes online for homemade hummus, which is not too crazy to make, bean dip, and of course, guacamole, very easy to make. So, 10 ways, 10 cool ways that you can incorporate more veggies into your diet and into the diets of your children and your family. Number 1, veggie-based soups. Make soups that are chunked with veggies or puree vegetables and let that be the base of your soup as you're making it. So veggie-based soups are an excellent source, an excellent way to consume multiple vegetables at one time, which makes it awesome. Experiment with vegetable pastas and noodles. Number 3, add veggies into your sauces. Number 4, blend it in your smoothies. Number 5, cook your veggies inside of an omelet for breakfast. And having veggies for breakfast is a very good start to your day. Even if you don't make an omelet, you can saute or roast some vegetables and just eat vegetables for breakfast. Like, people think that breakfast has to be traditional. I have to have eggs and grits and sausage and toast. Breakfast is just food. It's just a way to break your fast. One thing I used to do, I need to start back doing it, was making a baked sweet potato for breakfast. I would make a baked sweet potato and stuff it with cinnamon and nutmeg and coconut oil and just eat it. That's your breakfast. So now you're getting that one good serving of vegetables for breakfast, and it is awesome. So don't think of breakfast has to be a traditional meal. Traditional breakfast can be whatever you want it to be. It is just a meal. So just even roasting vegetables or sauteing vegetables and putting them on your plate with your food, with your grits, with your eggs is a perfect way to add those extra vegetables into your diet. Okay, so that was number 5. Cook them into an omelet, but you can add them to your breakfast, and even if you don't have an omelet, just saute them or roast them and add them to your breakfast. All right. Number 6 was try a lettuce wrap or a vegetable bun. Number 7, swap to a veggie burger from a beef or a turkey burger. Number 8, blend vegetables and put them into your meatballs, meatloaf, or hamburgers. Number 9, swap out regular rice for cauliflower rice. And number 10 was try dipping raw vegetables in dips like hummus, bean dips, and guacamole. And as a bonus, because I am the juice magician, one of my very, very, very favorite ways to incorporate more vegetables into my diet is through my juicing. My juices are chunk-packed, stocked with vegetables. Like, I've used so many vegetables in my juices. I use collard greens, I use beets, I use carrots, I use kale, spinach, parsley. So I have all these, bok choy. I use all these different vegetables in my juices. They're incorporated right into the juices. So if I just don't feel like doing anything, I can just juice me a drink or pop one out of the freezer, let it thaw out, boom, vegetable serving, just like that. I didn't have to taste any vegetables I feel like I didn't want to eat or I didn't like. I'm drinking it. It's good. It's refreshing. And it is amazing. So that's my bonus. The juice magician can hook you up with some vegetables in your juice. I use tons of juice in my vegetables. All right. This is your girl, Health Coach Tamla, the Juice Magician, coming to you with Coach's Corner, talking about ways to incorporate more veggies into your daily diet. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Revitalize Juice and More. And the website is up. The website is going. We're taking online orders. I got my first online order. I'm so excited about that. We are www.liveliferevitalize.com. Check us out. Tell me what you think. Place your order. We'll deliver it to you. And there you go. Get your veggies in, people. You need them. They're important. Antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, and they're just overall good for your body. Until next time, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Drink, eat, and be well. Peace.